Well, I think they got to steal because he was a first-round talent, first of all. Sean Lee stayed healthy for the first year. So, I think, for them to go where they need to go, they need to rely on his defense. They have to make sure that they don't rush him back. It's best. It's not a bad thing if you put him on the short-term, PUP list, or they don't really have a PUP list, but the disabled list, and be able to bring him back like late November, and just be patient with him, knowing that you want him for the long run. What you don't want him to do is come here and have a setback, and then have to compensate and hurt something else. But I think for them to go where they need to go, they're going to need some Jaylon Smith late in the season. He can be that spark that inspires him, because everybody knows how hard he worked to get back. And, sometimes when you get a guy that comes in, you've seen him working, you've seen him rehabbing, he comes late in the season, he's fresh, so he's going to bring all that enthusiasm, and it's enough to kind of put your defense over the edge.
Yeah, and he's looked early on in camp, he's looked really good. Right. And it wasn't your prototypical knee injury, because it was a nerve injury.
Right.
And it was you had to wait and be patient and cautious and hopeful, if you're Smith and part of his camp, that the nerve would begin to fire again, right. And it is. And he was an unbelievable player for Notre Dame. And
would have been the first defender off the board, probably.
Was scheduled to be a top 5, top 6 pick. Yeah. And early on in camp for the Cowboys, he's practiced consecutive days in pads. It's good for Jaylon Smith. You feel good for him working his way back.